welcome back. My name is Kevin Good. I'm a pianist and composer, and we're going to continue our discussion about Wwise. Last time I discussed importing audio into Wwise. Today I'm going to talk to you about events. So let's jump right into it. So one thing that I forgot to mention last time when we were talking about importing audio, I forgot to mention the time settings. So you know, when you're working in your DAW, Cubase, Logic, Pro Tools, Ableton, any of those, you have time signatures and you also have tempo. Okay, so you want to make sure that all the audio files that you import to a specific music segment are of the same tempo and time signature. So right here, your time settings, tempo, make sure it's the same tempo, make sure it's the same time signature, and then you can always, create another music segment and have that set at a different tempo or time signature, etc. So that's just something to note. You could have 1 in 4/4, 1 in 3/4, 1 in 2/4, 6/8, 12/4, whatever you want, 12/8, whatever you want to do. But flexibility is definitely there. Okay, so today we are going to talk about events. What are events? Events are used basically to trigger different actions, like starting and stopping of music, and this is what, when you hand the Wwise project off to your team, whoever you're working with, they're going to use the events that you're creating here in order to trigger the music to start over there. Okay, so we're going to come over here, up here to the Project Explorer, and on the left side we see events right here. I'm going to click here. Okay, notice right now there is no events. You can create an event one of two ways. You can basically right click and say new child and event, or right up here you can click on create new event. So I click on that and I'll say test background music. Alright, so that we're almost there, we're just halfway there. Now we're going to say add. So and then voila. Now what we have here is we have the event. The event's called test background music. And what's the event going to do? It's going to play. When I clicked add, there's a couple of things we could have play, stop. We could have used play, stop, pause, break, seek, post event, etc. All of these different things we can do. Okay, but for right now we're just going to use play, and what that means is once that event is triggered, it's going to play the music. So there's nothing in the target, right? So we can come over here. Just leave that, highlight it, come over here and notice music segment. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to drag it and drop it right there on the target. And voila, we have just created our first event. So now if we come over here and we hit play, spacebar is playing the music. And so basically that's how you set up an event. And you can have multiple events. I can come over here and say new child event, howdy, or howdy 1, 2, 3. That's the next event. And then we can have that. I'm going to say add another play. And then come over here and all right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this, I'm going to copy it, come up here, and I'm going to paste it. And so now, in this new segment, we have only the, let's see, the synth portion, so it's not going to play the whole thing. So I'm just going to say new segment. All right, so come back over to the event and I'm going to drag the new segment over into there. So now when I hit play on this one, notice we don't hear everything that's going on in the background, like the percussion. Now I'll come over here to this one. You hear the percussion right there. Alright, so those are events. I'm going to save that, and just a quick look, I'm going to jump over here to Unity so you can see what it looks like in Unity. And then I basically, if I refresh it, open, and you see Howdy 1, 2, 3 and the test background music. So if I click on here, you hear the one, we don't have the percussion. And you click on the other one, you have the percussion. So those are the power, that's the power of events, that's the power of Wwise, because as a musician, your focus is the music. Your focus is, okay, how's the music going to be triggered? What's going to be triggered? When's it going to be triggered? Everything's about the music, and then you can just hand it off to the programmer or whoever, the team that you're working with, and then they can do everything else that they need to do. So, all right, that's it. We're going to stop right there. If you guys have any questions, please drop them in the comments. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I hope to continue to bring you more videos. All right, have a great day.